Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact music reaction. Today we have the almighty Violet Thunder and Awake from a Nightmare. I had to check on that second one. They're both fairly long titles. My brain cannot. I'm doing both of these because somebody in the comments of my last reaction said that they both have the leitmotif of Sakura in them, which I love that motif, so it's going to be kind of neat to pinpoint where that happens, as well as they're both Raiden songs, so they just kind of thematically fit, and I figured why not do both together. So here we are, and let's go. Got some diddling going on there. oh, okay, enough diddling. Time for rock. People on this channel know that I am a sucker for like contemporized, modernized, traditional instrument like blends and influences. I love this. Ooh. I'm vibing with this halftime of the drums. That's a great tone on that guitar. Ooh, oh. All right. That's a fun pattern on the hi-hat there. You know, like that, just kind of playing around, doing some doubles in there. I appreciate that. A little bit of a breakdown. Drums kind of tickety tapping on the ride there. Ooh, we're still on the ride cymbal. Okay. That's a pingy ride. Right. I'm loving the flute. I always love the flute. The soft spot. The support from all the brass and the guitar too. Just that rhythm section really holding strong. I love how dark that guitar tone is. That's so neat. Ooh. All right. Gotta break down. Oh, you got me. Ooh. I was like, that must be where it looped. Nope. Dude, sick. That little stop at the end, that got me. That got me. So 100% loved the energy of that song. This like really dark tone that was kind of engulfing the entirety of it. It really didn't have that much brightness to it, so it kind of just dragged you down with it and forced you to stay. It was like pushing you down, like very oppressive weight and pressure on this song, and I really like how that feels. Everything felt very heavy. The guitars and everything that was melody in that song was so dark. It had just pure dark tone. The notes they were hitting were dissonant. They just had a lot of weight to them, and that's really the shining factor to this song, why it felt so good to me, was how all the instruments just worked so well together. The dark, airy wisp of the flute, the hard, more like aggressive pluck of those strings. I think it was a koto. There's so many cool aspects about this song structurally that's just kind of making me geek out. But I really like some of the things that were a little bit accented in this too, like the ride cymbal I mentioned a few times. Just sitting on that ride cymbal kind of assisting the kodo, I believe it's a kodo, I could be wrong, in those like plucks, that like higher end sound, that like higher frequency. There's a lot going on there just to kind of flake around a bit of spice on top of what is otherwise a very heavy song, and it all just blends so well. And I didn't mention it during the reaction itself, but I did hear the motif of Sakura in there, albeit the motif that was in there was kind of a modified version. It was like an alternate. They changed some of the notes, not all of them. You could still tell that it was Sakura. It was near the beginning. I think it was like 30 or 40 seconds in, and it had it in there. I was like, okay, like it is in there. And that's probably a character thing. I know that Raiden's kind of part of that section of the world that would have that musical influence, the more Japanese centric end of the world in this game. So I know that much. I don't know much else, but I know that much. And just overall, the tone, the feel, the vibes of this song, so heavy, so weighted down. But it has like these little flecks, these sparkles of this higher, brighter energy in there through the things like the strings and the ping ride. It's just, there's so much in this one that's really cool. I could probably break this down so much longer, but I want to get to the other song before this video gets too long. So let's go. Oh. Ooh. Obviously there's the motif there, but this is a lot calmer. Oh, another modification on that motif. Using it as a springboard to change the melody entirely. That's really cool. Oh God, the hold. Bringing in the flutes again. Oh. And it's just gonna fade out from here, isn't it? Man, that has gotta be one of my favorite all-time motif utilizations ever. That was so cool. Not only using the motif as the main chunk of the melody, but then modifying that to make it a completely different melody a little further in. Like, I thought they were just going to use the main melody of Sakura as is, not really affect the melody, and just kind of go with what they were given. But instead, they decided to change it, like, drastically, frankly. Like, the first measure or two of Sakura, of course, you kind of follow that through, so the motif is strong, but then just completely turning it on its head and going a different direction, but still keeping that around, still playing it in the background while the other melody is still being played through. There was so much support for that motif in this one. The melody was so strong as a result. This is a really cool way to utilize a very popular motif that doesn't make you feel stupid for liking it. It doesn't go, oh yeah, there it is again, Sakura again. You know, like you don't feel like I've heard this 100 times. You get taken on this ride. This intent has been shifted in the music. It is no longer Sakura. Something else has happened. It leads way to an emotional imbalance in what you were expecting, and it changes that expectation, really turns it on its head. And that's a great songwriting, structural, melodic just lesson. That is a life lesson right there. That is a perfect example of how to just take something super popular and make it your own. You know, that is fantastic. 10,000% love that. It's deserving of a round of applause. I love that one. I'm going to listen to that a lot more times. That's going in at least one of my playlists, and I will be happy to include it there. But I think that's about all I can say for this one. I think I've rambled about both of these. I really like how both of them are structured completely differently, but I really do appreciate both. Very different energies, very different songs, but utilizing the same motif so strongly in both. So if you like this video and you want to see more of them, leave a comment down below of what I should get to next, and I'll do my best. And if you like me and you want to support me and follow me and all that, you know how to do that. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!